You're listening to a do-it-yourself or DIY microphone that I built not too long ago. I had been waiting for a capsule, a special one at that. It happened to be one of Ari's flat K47s. Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov did a few reviews on that capsule in of itself. But beyond that, I made the decision to put it inside a Serena mic. The Serena mic is a mic that Rick put out, or aka Sound Sleuth, through his company JLI Electronics. So, being that this circuit was one of the cleanest circuits out there, in a modern circuit, it didn't have a FET for having to bias, so I thought I'd give it a go, and hopefully it'll turn out to be a really good storytelling mic. Until I send it in to my audio engineer helper, or he is my helper, audio engineer, so to say, Lenny B. That was probably the most valuable investment that I could have made in my audio sound. So I had a processing chain for my previous mic that I started out with 5 years ago. That was an AKG 214, C214, or 214, however you want to prefer. A lot of people have gripe about that mic. I didn't have much problem with it. I enjoyed it. It really taught me proper address of the mic and avoiding mouth noises and breathing and all the other things that you might be concerned about. And it took me some time to get over that and learning how to address the mic properly. So now that I had that down and my reads were getting a little bit better, I thought I'd make improvements on my sound. Aside from this microphone, the Serena with the Arienne Audio Flat K47 capsule, I also built a Lay 87 from Duffy Weber at Hula Cow Studios, based on his modified circuit board, or PCB board, for the ORS circuit for a classic vintage U87i microphone. The first one I'm still troubleshooting because I put all 3 switches in it, and I'm not sure if I got a bad point of connection or a faulty component or whichever. I had to do some troubleshooting on it. But I decided to build a second one and simplify it by just putting the EQ brightness switch in it. I'll be showing that, or sharing that rather, in another video. That one turned out fabulous. And at the same time, I also made the decision to upgrade to a boutique or Class A fancy schmancy microphone preamplifier. And I decided to go with another DIY project through Seventh Circle Audio. And you're listening to it through this mic, this Serena mic with the flat K47 as well. It's the J99. It's a Jensen twin servo schematic, or schematic, right, circuit. There we go. It's the J99, or Jensen twin servo circuit. And I had read about it in my search for deciding on a really good amplifier, or preamp rather. And with that, I was looking at characteristics of the amplifiers, or the preamps. And this one in particular, the J99, or the Jensen twin servo style, was often mentioned as having a 3-dimensional sound to it. So I hope you've enjoyed this little caption here, or capture of this microphone with the J99, and on the, what do you call it, prodding of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov. I went and I told him, I said, I just built this mic and I put the capsule in it for another capsule from Ari. And he says, and what does it sound like? So here you go. And with that, I hope you find this encouraging and insightful, and another sampling for, and I suppose I ought to do some comparisons too in the future. I'll probably compare the AKG C214 along with this other U87, vintage U87 circuit that I completed. And I tested that one as well, and it turned out fabulous. So maybe I'll just end this here and now and go hook up that other Lay 87 build from Duffy Weber at Hula Cow Studios. Thanks for watching.